Yo guys, it's slyroh. You already know that. Today I'm bringing you guys the team analysis for week 1 of the Pokemon Premier League. This week we are taking on Sam, otherwise known as Foofoo, in the Mewcastle United. I hope you guys are excited for the season premiere of the PPL because I am really hyped to get back into it. Unfortunately, the first person in our way is really talented. If you guys remember last season, Sam kind of stormed through the PPL for the first half of the season, nearly won the league. I think he ended up in second place, and he kind of destroyed us a little bit too. Not destroyed, but he definitely beat us. So this is an interesting way to start the season. So, yeah, the draft analysis and everything went up. So, you guys should have all the information of PPL stuff that you need. If you do have any questions or anything that you need to be caught up on, feel free to leave a comment and I will catch you up on anything that I miss out on here. I want to get straight into talking about the team and everything like that because, as far as I'm aware, there should be power rankings and things like that this season. So I would like to do a little bit less rambling and a little bit more team talking to help out the analysis and things like that. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and talk about Sam's whole team. I will be posting my full team as well as my opponent's full team there. It will stay up throughout the entire video so you can see a full perspective on both people's teams, so you can see my full thought process. However, this season I will not be guessing what's going to show up because I'm a bad guesser and it requires extra editing that is just not really super worth it. So either way, let's go ahead and talk about Sam's team. The Mewcastle United are consisting of Starmie, Sylveon, Roserade, Mandibuzz, Talonflame, Mega Aggron, Haxorus, Golurk, and Lantern. So this is a pretty scary team, and I was definitely keeping my eye on it the whole draft because I knew I was going to have to plan week 1, and I did get pretty much right to work on team building almost as soon as possible, and I've been making a lot of slight changes to this team, but I think I'm comfortable with the final sets that I have here. So, yeah. Main things that do stick out about this team is Mega Aggron is going to be tough to take down, Mandibuzz is going to be even tougher to take down, and Starmie and Sylveon could both be more Starmie and even Roserade could be really scary. Talonflame is a mon I'm very bad at playing against, and Golurk does a lot to my team. So those are some threats to look out for, and we'll keep that in mind as I talk about my team. So we're starting with this Pokemon, Victini, because it is my dedicated lead. This is Nike the Victini with leftovers. Blue Flare, Thunder, Energy Ball, U-Turn. This is a max special attack with 236 speed. Timid, I believe that is enough to outspeed a Jolly Haxorus, and just remaining in HP and defense stuff. So the reason that it is special is mostly for Mega Aggron. I would like this to be my anti-lead Aggron, or for Mega Aggron, because Mega Aggron is Sam's only Stealth Rocker. So, unless Golurk gets rocks, but I should probably check that. I don't think Golurk gets rocks. But even still, this is an okay lead against Golurk. I don't know. We'll see. I will double check that. But, oh shoot, maybe it does get rocks. Whatever. This is still probably my dedicated lead. We will have to see. Unless I have a change of heart at some point since then. But yeah, so this is special because it hits things like the Mega Aggron on the special side, as well as having a full powered energy ball for the Lantern, because I don't actually have a lot to hit Lantern on the team that I brought. So yeah, that's what I got. Blue Flare, Thunder, Energy Ball is enough to hit most of the team, and U-Turn is good for getting out of there. While I'm at full health, if I U-Turn like turn 1, I can kind of keep him guessing with what type of Victini I have, or once he sees leftovers, he might think I'm a little bit more bulkier, and not expect me to be as fast, and maybe I can catch him off guard with some mind games, but we'll have to see how that plays out. But now that we've gone on from the most probable lead, we could go with what could be the secondary lead. So let's go with some more offensive power, and we're going to go Asteroid the Togekiss, the choice specs Togekiss, Serene Grace with Fire Blast, Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, and Ancient Power. Basically max HP, max special attack, the 4 speed, just to make sure I outspeed a Mandibuzz, because Specs Dazzling Gleam does a lot of damage. These 4 moves are enough to hit everything. Fire Blast, Oko's Mega Aggron if it's max HP, not a specially defensive one. But Flamethrower was not a guaranteed KO, and I feel like taking some risks, so we're going to throw on a Fire Blast onto this Togekiss. And this is just for power. This helps hit some of the walls that I don't otherwise have a great way to hit Togekiss. Also is going to have a lot of HP investment, which should let it live a few hits, which is going to be really, really helpful. This is just going to be kind of my nuke for this game. And yeah, so that's pretty self-explanatory. And we will see how that goes. Let's go ahead back from the beginning, I suppose, and talk about Fatness. That's short for Fatness Everdeen, if anybody was wondering. That's Fatness. I'm going to be bringing Safety Goggles Cresselia with Psy Shock, Psycho Shift, Moonlight, and Shadow Ball. Especially defensive. Now, this I'm really hesitant about, but Cresselia is a switch into Roserade, it's a switch into Starmie, switch into any special attacker, and basically any physical attacker. He doesn't really have anything to take out Cresselia, unless I let it get worn down, or he sets up on it. So that's a couple things that I do need to be worried about, but Psyshock is good against said Roserade, while Shadow Ball is good against said Starmie. That's the 2 main things. I'm Safety Goggles just because if the Roserade does bring Sleep Powder, he could bring that, go for the Sleep Powder, and then start setting up with something. Or he could just like 3-hit KO me with like a Hidden Power Dark from a Technician Roserade, something like that. So I basically want to take out the a way that a Mon that I'm trying to switch into could take advantage of me switching into it, because I think Sleep Powder is like the main way. Psycho Shift is kind of just for any cheeky Scald Burns from Starmie. I don't want a lot of status on my team if I can help it. However, since I'm bringing an offensive Togekiss and I didn't really have room for Heal Bell, as well as I didn't bring Glaceon, which was my other Heal Beller. I almost brought Glaceon, but not this time. So, Moonlight, Self-Recovery, and I mean that's basically it. But yeah, Psycho Shift, it was between that or Hidden Power Rock to try and stop the Talonflame from setting up on me. But if it's specially defensive bulk up like he was last time, and as is usually the set that kind of ends up beating me or whatever, it wouldn't really help anyway. He can 1v1 that, and yeah, I don't know. If Talonflame comes in, I have a lot of checks to Talonflame, so I'm hoping that he doesn't bring it at all. But if he does, Cresselia is probably not going to be the main answer for that. So, let's talk about some other mons. Let's go to Jasmine, the Mega Steelix. It's not Mega on here because we are actually going to be playing this match on Showdown, so I'm just having this ready in advance. But this is a Mega Steelix with Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Rest, and Sleep Talk. Physically defensive. This is a switch into Golurk. This is also just a switch into physical hits and stuff in general, but as well as with max HP, it is good for Sylveon, unless it's Specs HP Ground. So, if it's not that, then we can switch in Sylveon as well. Rest Sleep Talk just kind of helps us stay healthy, as well as any status. We can be a status absorber, because like I said, I don't want status on my team too much, but I don't have a lot of ways to prevent it. However, Earthquake and Heavy Slam are the 2 main moves that I need. I really thought about bringing maybe some sort of curse set to start being able to do damage to some of his defensive mons, but I really don't want that, especially with Mandibuzz and Foul Play and stuff like that. So we're gonna have to see how this goes. Mega Steelix is going to be hard for him to take out, but this doesn't necessarily do the most damage to his team, depending on his switches and stuff like that. So we're just going to have to see how this one goes, but yeah, we definitely wanted to bring some bulk. So let's go back to some more offense, and let's talk about Lizzie, the Tyranitar, with the Lumberry, Sandstream, Fire Blast, Stone Edge, Crunch, and Stealth Rock. 244 attack, lonely nature, 212 special attack, with the 52 in speed. I don't actually want this to be a lonely nature. You can be a naughty nature though, because this may end up having to be switched into Talonflame multiple times. So the Lumberry is there in case I get the nice and powerful matchup against Talonflame, and he brings Will-O-Wisp like he did last season when it shut me down, shut down my whole team. So, you know, if he goes for like a Will-O-Wisp, I Lumberry that up, and Stone Edge. Not that it matters too much. If I get burned, Stone Edge is actually still an OHKO. So, there's that. But I really would like the status gone anyway. Fire Blast is there again for the Mega Aggron. I believe with the 212 special attack investment, that makes Fire Blast a 2-hit KO on a Mega Aggron. And Crunch is there for stab, as well as something else to hit Golurk and hit Starmie. And that is about it. I could put Earthquake as... no, Crunch I think is a 2-hit KO on Lantern. I don't remember. I think it is though. And so I could have put Earthquake or something to hit it even harder. But I want Stealth Rocks on this team. I didn't put Stealth Rocks on Mega Steelix. I thought about bringing Druddigon too, which has Stealth Rocks, but you only have 6 Pokemon slots, so you know it is what it is. So that is Lumberry Tyranitar. Another way to hopefully not, basically making it harder for him to wear my team down with status. But I do have a lot of offense this game, plus a Cresselia and Mega Steelix. That's actually kind of disgusting core now that I really think about it, but sucks to be everybody else. Last mon, I'm going to go with Danny the Rotom Scarfed. Dual status, Volt Switch, Shadow Ball. I kind of want to status his team. I would love to get a T-Wave off on some of his faster mons. You know, because I can't Will-O-Wisp Talonflame, but I could T-Wave it if it starts becoming an issue. I could also just Volt Switch it. I feel like if I'm going to be attacking with an electric move, I would probably just want to Volt Switch on it anyway. And Shadow Ball is really good coverage anyway for everything else. This is also hits Golurk for a lot. And his only resist is Mandibuzz. So yeah. But he could bring Volt Absorb the Lantern to prevent me from Volt Switching around all over the place. I could Will-O-Wisp that and get some residual damage. So we'll have to see how this goes. But yeah, I thought about bringing Thunderbolt, but I replaced that with Thunder Wave, and I just want to try and get the right status on the right mon. So I have Thunder Wave, Will-O-Wisp, as well as Psycho Shift on Cresselia to try and get some status on his team, while preventing or at least slowing down the amount of status he can have on my team. So that is kind of the plan. We're going to see how it goes. And I probably should have, you know, mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but this is team analysis videos will be going up every Sunday because upload days for PPL this season are on Mondays, which gives everybody the time during the weekend to battle for everybody who is busy during the week. So yeah, we're actually having our battle earlier than that. But you guys will see it tomorrow, Monday, and all PPL battles will be every Monday from here on out for the next 10 weeks. You know, 11 games and possibly a 12th if we end up in 10th place, which I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. So, yes. Yeah, man, PPL is back. I'm really excited. Hope you guys are excited as well, and hopefully we can take down the giant. That is Sam, and show ourselves a force in this league, because we started off last season really hot. Let's try and do the same this season. Before I get rambling even more, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your thoughts, all that good stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow for the battle. So thanks for watching, and until the next time, guys, stay sly.